Throughout football history, wise men have congregated to bring you the best stats, predictions, and analysis of the game. These are not those men. 3 derelict Oakland Raiders fans expelled from clown school for shaping inappropriate balloon animals at children's birthday parties and borrowing the school clown car to attend a Murphy's Law gig in Brooklyn. With no ambitions outside of rodeo barrel racing and the Shiner Circus, they made their way to the rolling hills of northwestern New Jersey and established a home at the Irish Cottage Inn. Surrounded by Jets and Giants fans, they called in reinforcements and established a circus sideshow of their own, known as the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole. Join the party each week on the Fan Club Blitz, a wild ride into the world of die-hard football team fan clubs from across the globe with your hosts, Splatterhead, Fitz, and Tom, Clown School Rejects.
Hello. Wait, loud and clear.
What's happening?
Fan Club Blitz here. Splatterhead.
Fitz.
Tom?
All right.
All right.
So we're the biggest news blitz since the Cleo Mack.
But I got breaking news.
Do you have breaking news? What happened?
Okay.
Antonio
You took a
Brown.
crap this morning?
Here's a disclaimer. I haven't been following along with this crap, but I reminded these guys that they probably should pay attention because I'm not. So,
Well,
they're making up the rumors this week.
Antonio Brown, reported by Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, imminent trade to the Buffalo Bills. Oh, wait.
I remember that was wrong, I believe.
Wait, breaking news. Breaking news. Trade may not be imminent.
Well,
We just got a post from the Bills where we are no longer in negotiations for Antonio Brown.
right. Well, you know why? Because the reality of that was going to be the next Marshawn Lynch moment. Like, Antonio goes to the Bills, and Antonio retires until
Right.
the team buys out his contract from the Bills.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why waste the money and the time and the draft pick on a guy you're not going to get for a whole season? You have to wait a whole nother year probably before you get any kind of compensation for that draft pick.
Not the fact that why would you trade and get this guy who's like pretty much the top receiver in football,
Right.
but you don't have anybody to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
Right. Because they're trying to run Josh Allen out of town already.
Yeah, who's throwing him
Listen,
the ball?
the Buffalo-
a wide receiver is only as good as the quarterback who throws him the ball.
Right.
If you don't have a quarterback to throw him the ball, he's going to suck.
Right.
Like all your other receivers.
And they're not even, and like I said, they're not even willing to give, the way they're talking, to give this kid a second chance, like his second year in the league, and they want Josh Allen out of there, supposedly.
Listen, the Buffalo Bills is where two things happen. It's where players go to die, and it's where quarterbacks go to get picked up by some other team as a backup.
Yes.
And that's,
That's backup-
usually the Raiders.
Backup trading camp.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's a no-brainer. You know, I get it. It's Pittsburgh, Oakland, but you know that rivalry has not been what it was in the '70s for a while. So it's not like they're trading him within the division. It's to the Raiders. We play him once every 5 years, maybe. Big deal. You're gonna get a 37th pick. Is that what we got for Cooper? That's probably what they're gonna ask for, which I'm willing to give. Just trade him to the Raiders because you know what? That's where he wants to go. He's made no bones about it, and he's not going to probably play for any other team.
You know why? Because the guy's probably not as stupid as his haircut. He probably did the math and said, I go to Oakland, then I get to move to Vegas.
That's exactly what he said.
I pay half as much taxes, and I make
Right.
more money.
No,
Right.
that's exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah.
And listen,
And
the guy's a knucklehead, but I mean, he's not a moron. And
No,
like I said,
he's not a moron by any stretch of
No,
imagination.
Listen, and he was praising up Carr well before this. I mean,
Yeah.
he likes Carr. You know, he was in the Pro Bowl with him or whatnot, and you know he had nothing but good things to say about him.
Listen, by the time you guys hear this show, Antonio Brown
will
is
be playing
either
for the Texans.
He's either going to be a Raider or he's not going to be a Raider.
Yeah.
And you heard it here
Yeah,
first.
he'll be on Jacksonville.
I'm
by the
sure.
time you
I'm
guys hear
sure
this.
the arrival of the highly acclaimed Chris Potts will get up to the second update.
Yeah. Potsy's in on this stuff
Yeah.
at this time of the year.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're no fans of obviously Stephen A. Smith and the other jackass, but I think Potts has an obsession vendetta against them. I think he loses sleep so he can just watch every possible tweet or move that Stephen A. Smith makes so he can go off the rails on it.
Sitting there in his Speedo, screaming at the TV.
Screaming at the TV.
His wife's like, "Don't you have a podcast to do? Get out of the house."
Yeah. He's texting me now. IPA or non-IPA? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Just get something.
You just walk in and look and say, okay,
Pick
cool.
something.
You know?
It's the idea is we try to drink something new every week and we talk about it. So surprise us.
Surprise us, Potts.
Listen, I did a mix and match. I got 3 and 3.
Yeah.
I walked into the liquor store with my daughter, and she's like, what are you thinking about drinking? I said, well, drink anything. And she's like, I was thinking California. And she was like, nah, go Jersey. So I bought 2 Jersey beers.
There you go.
Oh, you know.
Well, before we get into the what are we drinking, let's do a little housekeeping on the show.
Okay.
So, people out there, if you don't know how to find us, then you're probably not listening to us.
No.
But if for some reason you accidentally stumbled onto this show through iTunes or YouTube or whatever the case,
Yes.
And you want to find us again, go to the Google machine
Yes.
and type in Murph's Fan Cave and subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on iTunes,
Yeah.
subscribe on...
If you go to the Fan Club Blitz Instagram page, there is a link to Murph's Fan Cave.
There you go.
And listen,
That you can just click on and find us.
Subscribe, and we'll be magically transmitted through your telephone or whatever device you choose to listen on
Yes.
right. Your life will never be the same after that.
during the season. We're once a week, and the off season, we're whenever the hell we feel like it.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised, like when you do that the search on the Google machine, as we like to call it, and you do that Murph's Fan Cave, and if it comes up Fitz's Fan Cave, same thing, because we're thinking about just doing a takeover.
Yeah, there you go.
We're taking it in.
Yeah.
So
it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Murph, you had a good run with it.
Fitz is just going to eat his 52 cents a week.
That's it. We're going for it. The people know what they want.
but you'll get us. You'll get Raiders Fan Radio.
Yes.
Those guys actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They bring on
Who wants to listen to that?
they bring on people that are like, reporters and insiders and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get a newspaper for that.
Right.
Nobody wants to listen to that crap. They want to hear us.
Yeah.
Listen.
And then you get also Mondays with Mikey and Murph, which is on hiatus right now. But
Yeah.
I think they have a show coming out this Monday.
Oh, cool.
Okay. See, they're sporadically putting them out.
In the off season, they're
Yeah.
doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All joking aside, they're all great shows.
Yes.
They're great. They're fun to listen to. They know what they're talking about. If you want Raiders info, these are the guys to listen to.
Yep.
You want stupid, nonsensical crap? We're the guys to listen to.
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
Because listen, we'll come up with stats, figures, and whatnot, and sometimes we're wrong. A lot of times we're wrong. Guess what? We don't care. We don't try to fix. We don't try to fix it.
That's our tagline on Instagram. We make crap up better than anybody else.
Like, listen, hey Chuck, remember when Lyle Alzado had like those 14 sacks in 1972?
Yeah.
Sure he did.
Yeah.
Sure he did.
Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Alzado's not around to dispute it.
No.
He's not going to say I wasn't there.
No.
Listen,
No. And you people don't know.
that's right.
And everybody else that was there can't remember.
Yeah.
Listen, because if you're sitting listening to our podcast, you're there's a lot of issues here. You're either, maybe mentally impaired from alcohol abuse. You're sitting in some kind of drug-induced haze. Bad car accident. I don't know. Skateboarding without a helmet. There's could be a lot of issues, so you don't know.
I don't know. Where I'm from, you don't skateboard with a helmet.
No. Where I came from, you don't skateboard around.
That shame on me because I meant to say motorcycle and whatever reason skateboard came out, which I don't know why. It just shows that the stupidity of your hosts here sometimes.
Yeah. So
Rewind
that's-
motorcycle without a helmet.
motorcycle.
Yeah, there you go.
Some hophead on a motorcycle. So anyway, what are we drinking? We're varietal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did a 3-3. What I grabbed out of my I got the Schlafly Hefeweizen raspberry Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen. Raspberry.
Hefeweizen.
Which I'm a big Hefeweizen type guy, and I do like. That's
and
what
it's springtime.
it is. Those are, and I don't mind the light flavorings in the Hefeweizen. They are good.
Everybody's going to tell you. They probably all told you yesterday. Don't forget to set your clocks forward. But those people are idiots because everybody's clocks set themselves forward now.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Except for maybe on your stove or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I think the only two
who
things
uses that clock?
Yes. Stoves and microwaves are about the only thing you have to set.
Yeah. So if you're running around with some kind of like,
like your Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Actually, my alarm clock in my room
set
is
your
the old
grandfather clocks forward.
I do have the old fashioned, the bells, because I can't wake up to phone alarm clocks. I can't wake up to music. Like, I'll sleep right through that. I need the bells ringing.
Yeah.
So I actually have to physically adjust mine.
That's why I have the most obnoxious sound I can find on my phone to wake me up.
So what? Yeah, me too. So what? It's usually my wife yelling at me. Turn off that stupid alarm. What are we drinking, Tom?
We're drinking Manskirt Brewing. Better Than Pants English Pale Ale.
All right.
Made in Hackettstown, New Jersey. A local Jersey brew. So
all right,
it's
good
not
stuff.
bad. I've been there several times. I've always had a pint of this on tap.
I haven't been.
Great brew.
Yeah.
It's a great little brewery, man. It doesn't get the notoriety of Jersey Girl and Zig, but this guy's on point with everything he makes.
All right, I'm enjoying this one. It's a nice beer.
You think Potts would bring us more from there? It's not that far from his house.
I know. Yeah.
But that's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
He's got a few.
He's got plenty himself, I'm sure.
He's got a few spots right close to his house.
Yeah. Potts lives like 5 minutes away from 3 breweries.
Yeah.
And he's at a liquor store staring at a cooler, asking us what we want him to bring.
Yeah.
I got you this Yingling. Yeah. I decided on Yingling because Chuck said no IPAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just told him get whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
So breaking news. Antonio Brown was at the gym. He was lifting weights. And he said there's big news coming within 24 hours. And his buddy said, "You're already wearing black and silver."
I thought it was black and gray.
He did, but I can't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I got more sense than his friend.
Black and gray is like, isn't that Canadian football?
I don't know.
Yeah. With Birmingham Irons.
Yeah, maybe he's going to the Birmingham Irons.
There you go.
You never know. Big news coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go work for $250,000 a year.
Yeah, 250 a game.
I think that the last breaking news is when he was at that gym wearing that black and gray outfit, he stopped working out and took a crap in the locker room.
Oh,
that's the latest update on
Yeah.
the latest update.
Yeah.
What color was that?
Yeah.
I didn't ask. If it's black and gray, I'm good. Maybe I don't want him on the team because he might have some issues.
Well, all I know is somebody should be at the airport waiting for him to get walking off a plane in Oakland. And once he does that, then you know it's in.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
right.
Just
Yeah.
you can just book it right there.
I don't know where the hell else he's going to go at this point. I think, and all you, and I'm using air quotes here, Raider fans out there throwing a temper tantrum about, I don't want to give up picks. I don't know.
Right. So let's keep him. Let's not do anything with him.
Yeah. Listen, you don't accumulate all of these draft picks and all of this cap space, okay, so that you can go draft a bunch of rookies.
Right.
No.
That's not the point of this.
Listen, like I said the other day when we were talking about this on our group's page, our New Jersey page, without saying, if last season somebody told you as air quote Raider fans, listen, here's the trade. We'll trade you Antonio Brown for Amari Cooper. What would you do? Would you take it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Of course.
I would.
So this is, in essence, what is going to happen here if we give up the 30, because we got the 37th pick for Amari Cooper. We'll give that to Pittsburgh for Antonio Brown. Hence, we traded Amari for Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
The best receiver in the game for the best ball dropper in the game.
This is why you accumulate all of these draft picks and why you accumulate all this money.
Yes.
Because a guy like Antonio Brown may come onto the market,
Yes.
and you put yourself in the best position to get the best receiver in the league.
Yes.
And you people don't want him?
Yes.
Why?
You know,
You're right.
and it doesn't
Because he doesn't
you know,
like Ben Roethlisberger and he acts like a jerk to him?
Does anybody like
I don't like Ben Roethlisberger
Yeah.
either.
I don't think anybody really does.
I don't even think Pittsburgh fans like Ben Roethlisberger.
Again,
No.
you
They
got
just tolerate him.
you got a guy that is a proven top tier wide receiver.
Yeah.
I don't care what baggage he comes with.
Right.
Al Davis didn't care what baggage
No.
people came with.
No.
We got all kinds of knuckleheads
Yeah.
on our team. And you know what? You come in and you just get there to win. You have that attitude. It's pretty clear, not just listening to Gruden because he blows smoke up everybody's butts,
Yeah.
Right.
but other players in the league, former players in the league, they all say the same thing. Antonio Brown is probably the hardest working player in the league.
Yes.
When it comes to practice, when it comes to, everything the guy does.
Yes.
So if you guys, if we don't get Antonio Brown,
See, he's a student of the game like Jerry Rice.
if we don't get Antonio Brown, somebody else is going to get Antonio Brown, and we're going to have to play him.
Exactly. Yes.
Now we did a pretty good job shutting him down in that game last season.
Yeah.
But that's not an easy task.
No. And you say the baggage. The level of Antonio Brown's baggage, yeah, he's a prima donna. Big deal. I put him at a level like back in the day with Terrell Owens. Pain in the ass, prima donna, but brought it every week. But wasn't dropping balls, produced. You could I'll put up with a prima donna as long as you produce, and he produces.
Do
He's not
people
doing
not
crazy
do people not understand that he is just as aware of the fact that we are, that he's the best receiver in the league right now? He knows
should
who
be.
he is.
Yes, exactly.
He knows.
He knows there's only one person that could even stand next to him, and that's Beckham.
Right. He
knows that.
knows who he is.
And
he knows what he's capable
Yes.
of, and of course, he's he knows what he's worth, and he's proud of himself.
Yes.
And he should be.
So
listen, sometimes the Brett Favre "aw shucks" routine gets a little old. Like, you know what? I want my players to have a little bit of attitude. You know what? You're great. I want flaunt it out there.
I was when I was flipping through FaceBlab yesterday, there was like some post about the last time Gruden got a diva wide receiver, it was Keyshawn Johnson, and he whatever they were doing. I was like. Yeah, so my comment was, well, Antonio Brown's a touch better than old Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he's better at being a diva, and he's better at being a wide receiver.
Here's what you want. You want performance.
Yes.
You want production.
Yes.
And
you want a guy that's played on the biggest stage, and he has.
And whatever baggage or any crap that nobody knows what they're talking about comes with, that gets handled by the team.
Yes.
That gets handled in the locker room. And any attitude that might be perceived by the rest of the players, whatever, you know what they really see? Production and performance.
Yeah.
Right.
They're there to win football games.
Yeah.
If he plays better, they play better.
Yep.
If he plays well, the rest of the team plays well. And I don't know.
Yeah.
And then people
he catches 3 touchdowns and they win. They all win.
Then people are talking about he's old. He's 31.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please.
Jerry Rice was 40 on the 2002 Super Bowl team.
Listen, I do have to give a shout here. I got to give some kudos and a shout here to your Pittsburgh Steeler friend of yours. Who's the cat that was at the Steeler opening
Pops
game?
tracked mud in
Pete
all over my
Ryman.
house.
I got to give him credit
Jesus.
as possibly the most ridiculous Pittsburgh Steeler fan ever.
Yes.
Because of all the years he is the only one, and I have a lot of friends that are Steeler fans. He is, I think, the only one that ever said that the reason Antonio Brown is good is because of Roethlisberger, basically.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Look, he's a Steelers fan anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's my point. Of all my he's the only Steeler fan probably in the world that even would say that out loud.
yeah. But the
They
rest
might
of
say
them,
it after the fact now, but he's saying it before he's even traded.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're all going to say nonsense now because they're losing him.
Yeah.
So he sucks. Yeah.
But and listen up, these air quote Raider fans. Your butt hurt now. Prepare to get more butt hurt if you see our first round pick not go to a college player too. Because if there's a stud defensive rusher out there, or another superstar or a package deal, you might see that first overall pick go to and not to a college guy. So get over it now.
Exactly.
Listen, I know what's in the draft. I follow college football. I would rather have a megastar or a good package deal put together for that first pick. Because there's really nobody that's wowing me.
There's 3 or 4 monster edge rushers out there that are good. You know, that are the 14, 16 sack guys.
Listen, we know who we want. We've made no bones about who we would like to have on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Miller. So.
Yes.
So, look, by the time this show comes on, you guys will all know one way or the other. Either Antonio Brown's a Raider or he's not a Raider, and then you can all start crying or cheering or whatever it is you're going to do.
Yeah, burn your jersey that you already bought.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, wait, wait, hold on. This just came over the news flash too here. Antonio Brown, he usually wears a gold chain. They just saw him in the gym. He's wearing a silver chain. So I don't know if that's any kind of indication that he's now going to be a Raider.
Yeah.
He went from gold to silver. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's might as well be proof.
It could be white gold though. White gold is technically gold, but it looks like I don't know. We might need a Bill Mackey to come in and
and explain
the situation.
Explain
Bill Mackey
when he's not chasing around 80s hairbands.
Yeah, Bill Mackey was at Y&T last night at the Stanhope. The Newton Theater.
Yeah.
At least he did call himself a happy fangirl.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
I saw Y&T. It was a total different experience from what I saw in those pictures.
I can imagine.
I could have, but I didn't go in to see him.
I saw him at like the height of their career, right? And I went because Twisted Sister was on the Stay Hungry tour. They opened for him, and so I went to that.
Sister opened for them?
Yeah.
Where was this, California?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder why.
On the Stay Hungry tour too.
Yeah, no wonder why.
Yeah, but they Y&T had this gigantic drum riser, and like I'm looking last night, and it's just regular band up there playing, bunch of old guys.
Yeah, I'll admit I was actually supposed to meet up with Mackie, and I totally forgot about that show last night.
I
would go.
I totally forgot. Y&T's not the worst 80s band out there. I mean, I can't remember any of their songs except for Black Tiger. But
did they have other songs besides Black
Tiger?
I don't.
Yeah, they had a bunch of records.
I do remember.
Originally, the founding guys are actually from Salinas, so that's why I was kind of.
They were good. I never disliked them. They're a good band.
Nah. But
speaking of Newton on a Friday night.
Speaking of old guys on stage, anybody that listened to our last episode. Yeah, I posted a video from our page today, so you know what the hell we were talking about. But I put a nice little live clip of Flag in New York.
Oh, okay.
Playing a handful of songs. Keith Morris singing.
When was this?
3 songs, and I just posted it this morning.
Yeah, was this recently they played?
No, it's an old show. But,
I was like, damn.
And then Keith Morris, singing, and then Des sang a couple songs too. So.
Yeah, you got to take it to go with the bad.
That's our classic rock for me.
Yeah, it is for me.
It
is for me.
So if you were wondering what the hell we were talking about, go on our Facebook page and you'll find it.
Yeah.
And
then explain it to us because we never know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
No. I think we were talking about the Stray Cats. They're doing a tour, putting out a new album.
Yeah.
And I went on.
I don't think that was on the Blitz though.
No, it wasn't. No.
But I saw.
We're talking about it now.
I know. I think I know where Chuck might be going with this because I saw the same thing this morning. In my head, I saw Chuck's eyes light up when he saw the Stray Cats are playing in Atlantic City.
Well, that's not the part that made my eyes light up. So I
was just I just figured
when they were playing in they have a show in New York, and it's outdoors, whatever. And I looked that one up, and it was like $70 for a ticket. Yeah. And they're going, oh yeah, but you get a digital download of the new album. And I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear their new album anyway. I mean, I'll listen to it, but I'm not expecting much out of it.
No. And you're going to get it. You know what? 2 weeks after that show, you're going to get it online anyway.
Yeah. I'm going to get it in my Apple Music, and I pay $9 a month for that. Right. So I'm like, I love them. They're great live. One of the best bands I've ever seen play. Really great show, but Potts is cleaning or something.
Yeah, he tracked mud in my house, man. Walk right past 2 mats to wipe his feet, track mud all over my carpet.
But
he wonders why we bust his chops, man. Jeez, I don't have a wife to clean this crap up, man. I got to do it.
I have.
I'm sorry that you're
Yeah.
like a war zone.
At least if you're gonna clean too, put the damn Speedo on.
No, I'd rather clean myself.
Just to clarify things, there's some big construction going on outside of Tom's pad here. Just to show the level of where Tom's at, they're building a bar around his house, just for him.
Yeah,
It's good.
I'm like one of those old Chinese houses that they built the city around. I am not leaving. You build around me.
Yeah, and put a bar.
You build bar around my house.
So
Old guy.
so anyway, I'm not spending $70 to go see the Stray Cats.
Probably not.
But
no.
when I
Not all the way,
when I-
not the pier either. That's a
But
pain
when
in the
I
ass.
saw the post for Atlantic City, and it's on the day after my wife's birthday,
There you go.
and the tickets start at $48 for that show. So that I'll spend $50 on the Stray Cats. I know they're
Yeah.
worth it.
Plus, you get a comp room. Don't you?
I'll get a comp room,
Yeah.
and I'll gamble. She'll gamble. We'll have
You see,
fun.
that's where I saw. I was like, because I'm like, oh wow. I go, wait till Chuck sees this. I go, poker, Stray Cats, and then I go to the bathroom. I come back in. I go back on Facebook, and all of a sudden I see Chuck McCann is interested in going to this event. And I see Stray Cats, Atlantic
Yeah.
City.
Yep.
I might be probably doing that one solo, so I'll meet up with you down there.
Yeah.
Because Rebecca, she can't get off on weekends. She's actually going to a show in Asbury the night before with her friends. And Violent Femmes is playing Ben Fold 5 or something.
Oh, okay. I went and saw the Violent Femmes at the Stone Pony.
That's where she's actually.
You know what? I
it's
think
a Stone Pony
I
outdoor.
seen the Violent Femmes of Stone Pony too. My
Yeah.
wife was a big fan of them, so
I like
like
them.
she dragged me there once.
They're good.
So.
I like them. I told her, I said I would go with that whole Ben Folds 5, and there's some other I got two other bands that I get.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm not going to sit through that.
We went to the Violent Femmes and ran into my old bass player there, and but we were in Atlantic City. You know, we went to AC, and they were like, "All right, Violent Femmes, let's go to that." It's good times.
Yeah, I like them. As a bass player, I like them. They got
Yeah,
some
no, I mean,
crazy
yeah.
bass lines.
Yeah,
Guy's
absolutely.
a great player, so you got to appreciate that.
Yep.
We're really off to
Any football?
Football.
Potts is
What
gonna
kind
have
of
football.
Come here, Potts.
You have up to the minute
You has
updates.
to have some kind of Stephen A. Smith update.
Chris Potts worldwide.
Yeah, Potts worldwide without
Yeah,
Mackie.
I'm not a fan of Stephen. Who's it? What's it? Whatever his last
Steven
name is.
Who's what's it?
Yeah, I hate him.
You
I
and
don't-
everybody else apparently.
So what's the breaking news?
You know what
What's
the thing?
going on?
You know what the thing about him is like you want to hear sports, but like just recently he had to turn everything into a race issue with this Kyler Murray thing, and people were slamming him.
He's been turning
I don't
everything
know.
into a race issue
What-
for 10 years.
I don't know.
And you know what it came down to? He slammed him. You know what it came down to is he didn't know how to do the interview. That's basically what Charlie Casserly said. He wasn't trained to do the interview, and he interviewed poor. And that's what he was saying. So he came off like he had no clue what he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He has no clue what he's doing. He sits there and talks about, we're going to face players on the Broncos that are actually were actually on the Raiders that got cut
Yeah.
from us.
Well, yeah, Stephen,
know?
yeah.
I mean, look, these people are morons.
Yeah, I know.
I don't listen to them. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one of these.
I don't know. You saw my post before. I think Antonio Brown's going to be a Birmingham Iron.
Birmingham Iron, right?
Yeah.
He's wearing black and gray.
Yeah.
He's probably playing for him today. at
No other
2
football
o'clock.
news? Anybody going anyplace else?
No, just the usual. You guys probably covered all the other
Have
stuff.
we got
right?
Le'Veon
No.
Bell yet?
No, there's no
No?
word on him.
No.
I mean,
Well,
Olivier Vernon.
There
went,
was, Vernon went to the Browns, right?
no. Vernon went to the. Oh,
I
hell.
thought he went to the Browns.
No, they there was a pick coming back from the Browns to them with that. It's
How the hell does that work?
yeah, I don't know. He went to hell, I can't remember.
I don't know. All the Giants fans
But
I
the
work
Giants,
with were.
Giants got that guard or something for him.
What's the latest on Landon Collins?
I don't know. Now all of a sudden because he's not going to be on the Giants, he can't cover supposedly. That's why he's getting rid of. I don't know. Like the last time, they didn't franchise tag him, so he can go with anybody else
Yeah.
he wants. But they said soon as now, okay, he's going to go out the door. Now all these New York media asshats are
Yeah,
you know,
they're all slagging him.
yeah, they're saying he can't cover. And
Yeah.
then Michael Kay actually, you know, sometimes Michael Kay bothers me.
Yeah.
But Michael Kay actually said something smart. He goes, "You're slamming him now. What happens in the season when you could have traded him? You could have traded him if he couldn't cover anybody. You should have just traded him during the season."
Exactly.
like-
Yeah, they traded Snacks Harrison during the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not just get rid of him?
Yeah.
And then there was somebody that said, "Oh, that the Giants were offered a first-round pick for, offered a first-round pick
Yeah.
for him during the season, and they didn't pull the trigger."
San Francisco Giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody's like, that's ridiculous because they traded Snacks Harrison for a 5th rounder to Detroit, and
Yeah.
you're not going to take
Yeah.
a first rounder for Landon Collins.
Hey man, what?
You know, anybody's going to take a first rounder for whoever their best player is. That's just the fact of how football is.
Unless you're a Raiders fan.
Unless you're a Raiders fan, then you'll be pissed.
Then you'll be
Then you'll
pissed.
be pissed that you get 2 first-round
Yeah.
picks for one guy.
I wanted Todd Jordanson from
Yeah.
Alabama Crimson.
Another thing I don't
from-
get is
from Oklahoma Tech.
Yeah.
He caught 13 passes last
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know the thing I don't get is like me and you, Chuck, were conversing back and forth about AB, and it's just like I'm fully on with the whole idea of getting him and stuff, and people are just like so against it to the fact that it's a no-brainer. If we can get him and not get rid of a first round now, because supposedly I'm hearing it's either the second or 4 or even a 5th pick.
I'll take it.
I'll take that every day of the week, Monday
Sure.
through Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Monday through Sunday, I'll take that pick. So.
I'm not even going to be pissed if it's a first-round pick.
No,
No.
because we got 3. You know, I could get rid of the higher one. You got to
It's-
keep the fourth pick.
Well, you got to keep it depending.
Yeah.
You know, you get some. Look, I don't care. The draft doesn't matter to me until free agency. Then,
Wait, my phone's buzzing.
until people start making.
Breaking news. The Raiders are going to trade their 2 first-round picks they have this year to Chicago for Khalil Mack.
He's going to play every position on the field.
He's going to play every position on the field.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trading their 2 first-round picks and Derek Carr for
And Derek
Khalil
Carr
Mack.
for Khalil Mack.
Yeah, what was this stuff late last night with the whole Derek Carr stuff? Now they're trading.
I
Want to trade
know.
him.
He's
They
a-
were talking about it again, and I forget what idiot from ESPN brought it up.
The only reason they keep bringing that up is because of the whole Kyler Murray thing and the Haskins thing, and they're like, all of these teams are in position to draft one of these 2 players, but none of the teams that would draft one of these 2 players need a quarterback except the Cardinals.
Yes.
The Cardinals are going to get Kyler Murray.
Yes,
Yeah, that guy
Yes.
loves him. That owner or whatever.
you know.
And he can go to Arizona to die.
Yeah,
He's going
right.
to run around
Yep.
on the
Yeah.
field, have a great season,
But
and then after
a lot
that,
of that crap comes from the New York media because they think some team is going to take Haskins before the Giants get to pick. And it's like, okay, none of the teams before the Giants, except the Cardinals technically don't even need a quarterback.
well, they
Why-
do now. Didn't they just get rid of some? I don't know what
Why
they're doing.
would
know?
the Giants want a Josh Rosen for the sheer fact that they already said last year during the draft they could have had him?
Yeah.
And they said all the quarterbacks there we do not like.
Yes.
They only liked Sam Darnold, and he went, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So why are you going to take him in a trade? That
Well,
made no sense. That
Yeah,
would make no sense to
but
me.
I think the Giants are going to get all of these people think the teams are just going to take a quarterback. You know.
Those days are over like
Yeah.
that. Like the Giants know who they want. They're going to take Haskins
Yes.
if he's there.
You know, there's a wink, nudge going on in the league.
I hope we
You know,
get another kicker.
If everybody
use
in the
the
league,
fourth
I
pick.
want-
if everybody
I want
in
a
the
long
league,
snapper.
If everybody in the league knows the Giants want Haskins at the 6th pick, that's where he's going. And they're not. Nobody's going to go. Oh yeah, we're going to take him.
Right.
Why? They don't do that stuff anymore.
With the
Yeah.
fourth pick, the fourth pick, the Oakland Raiders pick long snapper from Mississippi.
Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
And everyone can crucify Johnny
Yes.
Boy. You know, like what
Yeah.
Yes.
you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
The long snapper.
Yeah, but watch, and the long snapper has like a 25-year career, and he's like
Yeah.
he makes like 8 Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
Somehow scores more points than any other Raider.
Yeah, no. Nah, if they stay at 4, they're gonna pick an edge rusher. You know that that's
Yes.
gonna happen. That's
right.
if the edge rushers there.
Unless an edge rusher comes along that's not coming fresh out of Oklahoma Technical
yeah,
College.
If they could trade that pick for an established edge rusher, They will.
Then and they should, and I don't care what Raider Nation says about it.
Yes.
Really, the only one that
I think they should just look. They should just call the Broncos up and says, "We'll give you the 4th pick in the draft. Give us Von Miller."
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah,
Actually,
we'll
yeah,
give you the 4th. We'll give you our 4th pick, and we'll give you our 2nd round pick. Give us Von Miller. Exactly.
Yeah, right now, the way everything's looking.
Horseface is desperate, man. They will take that in a heartbeat.
But Horseface is desperate because the idiot, he picked up Peyton Manning.
Yes.
After Peyton Manning, where do you go from? It's just like the Tom Brady issue they're going to have in New England.
Yeah.
After Tom Brady, where do you go from there?
I don't know. I give more credit to the Patriots, to Belichick, and the system than I do Tom Brady.
But still, Castle played good that year because and everything, but no one knew how he played. But
Garoppolo
he still can't play
played good.
Yeah. Garoppolo played pretty good with the 49ers until he got hurt. He was playing really good with the Niners until he got hurt.
He won 6 games.
He won
they gave
6
him
games.
$135 million contract for winning 6 games.
He won 6 games and threw 8 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yep.
The first game that he won, where the next day everybody was ranting and raving about him, he didn't even score a touchdown. That first game that they won against the Rams. And they beat the Rams. The Rams didn't even show up for this game.
Yeah.
Right.
And Rams fielded their practice squad.
And you didn't even score a touchdown, and you're going to rant and rave about this kid?
Hey, it got him $135 million.
It got him $135 million, and then he doesn't even get to play last year.
God bless you, kid, man. Give me. We need your agent. Can we get his number?
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
He can get you $135 million for winning 6 games. He should be able to get us $10 million.
Yeah.
For doing absolutely nothing.
I like what Potts brought up about Horseface being desperate, getting blowing the load on Peyton. Because honestly, the only time I like talking about the Broncos here is about how they suck, or about how we want Von Miller, or about how desperate Horseface is. That being said, I love the fact that he blew the whole payroll on Peyton Manning to win a Super Bowl with his defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the backup could have won that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because the year before the offense got killed, and they got killed in the Super Bowl.
Which was a great thing to watch.
It was, especially since it was in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It fits. I firmly believe, though, it's not us wanting Von Miller. I think Von Miller wants us. Every time he talks about us, he's...
Nobody wants to be a Bronco.
No.
Except Horseface.
Let's take the fan loyalties out of this for a minute. Every player just in the league is a businessman.
Exactly.
They see exactly they see a franchise that's going to Vegas, and they know damn well they're going to win when they're in Vegas. Vegas is going to be a mecca for the sport. They're going to make a ton of money. What established guy wouldn't want to go there and finish out his career?
No state taxes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very attractive to players.
At the end of your career.
Exactly. Yeah, he did go to Cleveland. Sorry, I looked it up.
Yeah.
I don't like Cleveland. Doesn't even. I don't think they're an NFL team anymore. But
I think they're going to be an NFL. I think they're going to be an NFL team next year.
Yeah, they will.
The Browns.
The
Browns won 8 games last year.
Listen, to stick up for Potts on that, he can't. Listen, he's very busy trying to find out what Stephen A. Smith just tweeted and said. He can't be looking up stuff about Cleveland and whatnot. He's busy.
Bro,
he's a busy man.
Antonio Brown might go to the Browns.
No.
Just to stick it in P. Berg's ass every freaking 2 times a year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think more money's to be had in Vegas than Cleveland.
Yeah.
So, I think at the end of the day.
But, Cleveland's looking like a good destination for a lot of people. Young team. They went from winning no games to 8 games.
Listen.
We are first of all, we are, I don't know if anybody else realized this, but we are talking
but they
way too
didn't
much
beat
football
us.
right
That's
now.
all I
No,
care
they
about.
didn't beat
One of
us.
those games wasn't against us.
They didn't beat us. That's besides the point. But still, you didn't win any games, and you won 8. So.
We're talking way too much football here. This is...
I know
credit where credit's due.
That's the NFL, though.
It sounds like like a sports podcast.
8 games this year, 2 games next year. I mean, sometimes that happens in the NFL.
Yeah, sometimes that does. But look at us. We were projected to win 8 games.
Oh, well, hey,
one of the 4 we won, luckily, was against the Browns.
All of us have, after that one, all of us have tempered, I don't even go there with anything. I go, let's see what they do on the field. You can't even take, preseason in the game, that's nothing.
I'm drinking something else now.
Oh, yeah.
Ironbound.
Ironbound hard cider.
Newark.
Devil's Harvest. It's got cranberries and crap in it. And
Newark.
yeah, Newark, New Jersey.
Yes, in the Ironbound
Not
section.
for you people near Delaware. It's not Newark.
Yeah, no, it's Newark.
Newark, New Jersey.
And it's in the Ironbound, so if you're down in the Ironbound, you got to hit up some of those great Portuguese places down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
while they're still there,
yeah,
because
while they're still there,
you know,
before it gets gentrified and they throw them all
beards
out.
are taking over.
I got you some voodoo for later.
All right. So that's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Tom and Fitz are drinking more of the man skirts.
I'll
Potts
say-
is not drinking anything.
I will.
Pot just brewed up some nice tea with lemon. He's sitting there with legs crossed, sipping it with his pinky up.
Yeah.
He's drinking Zima.
Smoking a pipe.
Monocle. Listen, this football talk.
I think we're going to have to
What
take
is
a
this?
break.
What is this, FAN?
Yeah.
I
All of
know,
a sudden,
right?
holy crap.
No, you gotta breathe heavy into the mic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, out of breath. Sorry, Murph. I don't know what's getting into us here. We're talking about football. We leave that up to you guys down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think of some stats to make up. I'll think
Yeah,
of something.
let's take a break and think of some stats to
Hey.
make up.
Yeah, we'll
Good.
come up with something.
Think of something stupid.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to the Fan Club Blitz with Splatterhead and Fitz, posted by the NJ Black Hole. We are here at the Irish Cottage in Hamburg, New Jersey.
All right.
All right, we're
Break's
back.
over.
Yeah. So upcoming events. We got one of our local events coming up next weekend.
We got the Sussex County St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Yeah.
Everybody's invited.
It's our second year of being the Black Hole chapter, marching in the Sussex County, New Jersey St. Patrick's Day
That's
Parade.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big hit last year.
Yep.
I don't know what our turnout's going to be this year. Everybody's
I don't know.
going away, but we'll be there.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if we have 3 people there, that's more than any New
more
York
than the-
Giants or New York Jets clubs in
That's
that
right.
parade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I chased the Eagles at the Super Bowl party at the Firehouse. I chased their guys. I made their club. You guys ain't. No.
But
Don't even try.
But we do have the parade. Also, if you're up in the Syracuse area, the Salt City guys are in the Syracuse St. Patrick's
Yeah.
Day Parade.
Yeah, the guys that were supposed to come march with us.
Yeah,
It's okay.
just stealing our
It's all right.
ideas.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you owe us
That's
a,
all right,
you owe
guys.
us a $50 tribute fee.
Yeah, royalty.
We only
And you have to
take 10%.
and
you got to
have to
carry
carry
our
our
flag.
banner.
Yeah, you got to carry our banner. I'll send it up to you.
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, we're the New Jersey chapter. I'm sure you guys up at Syracuse, so you watch The Sopranos, right? You know what goes down in Jersey.
Yeah. You know.
Yep.
So we do things a certain way.
A lot of carpets off your throughways up there.
Yeah, we're expecting some Salt City T-shirts.
Yeah.
at
That's
least.
it.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, so that's going to kick off in Newton at I believe 12 o'clock. So
Yeah, 12 o'clock. We got to be there bright and early.
bright and early. So if anybody wants to come out and march with us,
You be there by 10:30
Yeah.
at the latest.
yeah, we're right across from what is that, O'Toole or whatever the hell that
I don't know. There's
O'Reilly's
look,
bar,
everybody
bar
stop
restaurant. It's right across the street
messaging
from
me and asking me crap. There's a website.
I don't even know where
It's
Newton
got a
is.
map on it. It tells you everything.
I give the easy landmarks. It's I believe it's O'Reilly's pub.
Yeah.
It's like right across the street.
Sussex County St. Patrick's
go.
Day Parade.com on the Google machine.
Yep.
Type it in. It'll tell you where to park. It'll tell you where to line up. It'll
Yeah.
tell you the whole deal. You'll get to look at pictures of our ugly mugs from last year. All
Yeah.
kinds of stuff is
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
And from there, we go to the Irish Cottage Inn.
That's right. And we could watch. We're gonna have fun this year because we get to watch Fitz
Liam-
Jr. run around cleaning up our crap.
Yeah, he's going to be bussing tables.
That's it.
Does that mean he can't go to the parade?
Oh no, he said after the parade he needs them.
Okay.
So he'll be at the parade.
All right, good.
I might get like a little like a riding crop or cat o' nine tails. Like, come on, move faster, boy. Like,
Yeah.
whip him a little bit, get him into shape.
Let's get the little shocker.
Yeah,
Hey,
cattle prod.
I'm trying the new empanada place.
Oh, over there? Yeah, I did yesterday.
Well, here's the thing. Laura calls me yesterday.
By the
She's
way,
like,
that is no matter what they put in there is possibly the worst location unless you're driving south.
well, it's not just a location. Laura calls me yesterday and says, "Why don't you grab empanadas on your way home?" Like, all right, but I got stuck in traffic, so
So when you got there was none left.
No, she calls. She's like, "All right, I'll go pick them up." I'm like, "All right." She calls me at like 5. She's like, "They're closed."
Yeah.
So they opened up a business. They're open between 9 and 4 p.m. during the week.
on a Friday.
When they're all every day while everybody's at work.
That's
Yes.
why. Why don't you just put a "I don't want to succeed" sign in the front of your building, right in front window?
Yes. Four Chicks Cafe, an empanada shop in Franklin. 70% of the people in Sussex County leave between the hours of 6 and 5 every day.
Yeah.
So being open between 9 and 4 is cutting down on your business.
Yeah.
Big time.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Listen,
Yeah.
for guys like, I mean, I don't have
I went
to
in
commute that
there
way
at 3.
anymore.
I went in there at 3 o'clock yesterday, and they had 3 empanadas left. They had 1 chicken and 2 porks. And being kind of like an empanada aficionado myself, I don't know. They were down on my list, but that could be just because they were the only ones left
Probably.
Could be.
from
Yeah.
being made in the morning.
Well, I'm going there
You
after
know.
I leave here today.
So
I'm going to grab some yucca
Yeah.
fries and some empanadas
Yeah.
and go home, and we'll see how it
But,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Tom brings up a good point, and like I said, I don't have to commute that way anymore to work. But when I did, listen, I could leave down below at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You're not
I'm
gonna
not
be
getting
here
to
by
Franklin
4.
until about 5:30.
Yeah.
with traffic.
Yeah,
So
by the time you get down the hill, man.
you're done. You got to stay up until 7, 8 o'clock, especially on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't need to open at 9 because nobody's eating empanadas at 9 o'clock in the morning.
No, not up here anyway.
No.
On a Sunday, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But that's the other thing with these Sussex County businesses. They like to close on Sundays.
Yes.
Yeah, like
This is when everybody's off work.
Yeah. One of the 2 days a week, everybody's home in Sussex County.
And you're going to close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the majority of people, listen, businesses out there, the majority of people that live in Sussex County aren't in Sussex County all week because none of us friggin' work here.
No.
Yep.
So, but keep that in mind. Don't close, especially they should drive you crazy on Sundays for a long time. The liquor stores were closing at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon
Yeah.
on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I used to get off of work at 6. I'm like, I can't even stop for a 6-pack on my ride home.
Yeah. The only one that stayed open late was Hamburg.
Yeah.
Hamburg was
That
always
was
open
it.
until 10, 11 o'clock at night, even
Yeah.
on a Sunday.
Then Patrick's jumped in on it up by me, and then Wantage Liquors eventually. But I'm like, come on.
And we
Are
can tell
kidding?
you all the
liquor factories or wine countries open till like 9 on Sundays.
Oh,
Yeah,
they now?
well, okay.
Yeah.
This is prior to the wine country days,
Listen, people, the stuff we talk about football, we're making up. But if
Yeah.
you want to know what time a certain liquor store closes,
Yeah.
We're right on
we
with
can tell you.
that. Yeah. You don't need to Google this information.
Yeah, I went to Long Island once, and we were playing a show, and I'm like, "What time do the liquor stores close?" And all the locals were like, "I don't know." Like, what?
How do you not know?
Yeah.
This is information that I've known everywhere I've lived.
Yeah.
The day I moved there.
I've known what time bars and liquor stores
Yeah.
close since I was 5 years old.
Yeah,
Because I was going there with my dad.
yeah. So
It only makes
so
sense.
Long Island's a bunch of weirdos. But if you want to know
Yeah.
anything about
Yeah.
New Jersey, where you can buy beer, booze, what time they open,
Yes.
what time they close, we got you covered.
Yeah.
Just call us and ask us. Well, don't call us because we don't want to
Yeah.
talk to you.
Rico Pan has
You
pretty
can
righteous
mess-
empanadas, man. You know, probably about the best empanadas closest to us is probably Pan Pizza down in Dover on Blackwell Street.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I'm sure you get some decent empanadas
Yeah.
in Dover anyway.
and at the Polish place down on 23, Polski Smack.
Oh, Polski
They-
Smack
They
is
have
awesome.
a Spanish lady that's been cooking
I've
for
never
them.
been in there.
Oh,
This
that-
place is
I've
amazing.
driven by it a
Pierogies,
million
oh.
times.
That place is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm like-
I mean, there's veggie stuff in there for you. You just don't go near the meat counter.
Right,
But
yeah,
they
yeah.
have all the good Polish salads, pickled, all that stuff.
I got to go in there one of these
Yeah.
You'll
days.
like it. Yeah, they
You
got
know,
good
the-
stuff.
the
I'm
rye-
going to decide to go in there one day, and it'll be gone.
the rye
That's-
the rye bread is like probably about the best you're going to get anywhere around
Yeah.
here.
I got to go in.
And the Spanish lady that makes the empanadas that they sell there, pretty righteous empanadas,
I got to
man.
try it, man.
You know,
I got to try it.
So-
Polski Smack. It's
Yeah.
not a heroin store.
no.
Smack
No.
is like the Polish word for deli.
Yes, exactly.
All right. It's right by the paint place.
Yeah, next to the
so you
Ford
can buy
dealer.
some paint,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
You get some paint. You can get some pierogies.
yeah, pierogies. Yeah, they have like about 30 different kinds.
All right.
All right.
You know.
On that note, we're talking about paint and pierogies now, so we should probably
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
we
wrap
should
this
probably
baby
wrap
up.
it man. Unless we want to gain a lot of listeners in Pittsburgh.
So listen up, everybody. We'll catch you again next show. Remember,
Probably a couple weeks.
give
Yep.
give a listen to Fitz's fan page.
We might come in with a real short show once the Antonio Brown news is
Yeah,
official.
you never know what happens. You know.
But no matter what, you will catch all the breaking news with us right here on Fitz's Fan Cave.
Mhm.
Fitz's Fan Cave. Fan
Fitz's
Club
fan-
Blitz.
Yeah, Murph, you now owe Fitz 52 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're just gonna take over the name. I
Yeah.
told you to.
Yeah,
That's how we're gonna roll.
Yeah,
man.
you know how we roll in Jersey.
Yeah.
And we got an inside guy down there sitting right across from you.
Yep.
That's it.
All
All right, y'all. Y'all,
All right.
since we're gonna take over that Tennessee thing. All right, y'all.
right, y'all.
All right, this is Tom. I guess we're going to be wrapping up our show here. If you have any questions for me or you want to call in and talk about anything you want on the Raider Fan Club Blitz, our number is 732-798-0257. Feel free. Ask me about Mr. Skittles. I love Mr. Skittles. We're also going to give a shout out to the Irish Cottage, our home base. They are located at 602 Route 23 North in Franklin, New Jersey. And their number is 973-827-2090. And give us a call. Let us know what you think. Questions, comments, anything you want to say. Feel free. Talk to you next week. Bye.